Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Get Into Cosplay series. This month I'm going to be showing you guys how I get into my red guy cosplay from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. As always, I start by setting up my lighting and filming area. I actually got a new main ring light off my Amazon wishlist this last month, so I've been able to have an even cooler lighting setup, which is awesome. Then I go and grab my outfit, which actually isn't on a hanger. It's kind of just like a ball of red in my closet. Anyways, now it's time to get into the base fit. There we go. The base of this cosplay is actually a full red morph suit so that it covers my hands, but I still need to be able to do my makeup and touch my phone screen, so I have cut holes into the fingertips of a couple fingers so I can still do that. And on top of that, I have a red long sleeve shirt, which I think matches Red Guy's actual outfit pretty well. Then I put on a red bandana to keep the red color of the outfit going up all the way of my neck, as opposed to like using red face paint on my neck to make it red. And then it's time to put in the contacts. As usual, I got these contacts from Moco Queen, and I'm actually upgrading this cosplay's smaller black scleras to Moco Queen's new full black scleras, which I thought would make it even more unsettling. While putting in these contacts, I had to pull down the morph suit on my fingers quite a bit, but we made it work, and yeah, I'll say it, I think I'm getting pretty good at putting in the full 22mm scleras. And I think they look awesome. I think they do a really good job of capturing the weird, like, puppet vibe that Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared has. And of course, you can get your own contacts at mocoqueen.com and use code SherbertQuake for 20% off. Alright, let's get back into it. Now it's time to start the makeup for this cosplay, and I actually chose to pull my hair back into a wig cap now so that I can work with the makeup a bit more, even though that means I'll technically have 2 wig caps on. We'll get to that later. I start by doing my foundation and spot cover up, and then I do the contour all in red because it's Red Guy, and I think that makes sense. I cover my cheeks, neck, nose, and forehead. Then I go to fill in my eyebrows with a dark red eyeshadow, and the top of my eyelids in the same red as well. But I want my eye makeup to stand out more than the rest of the red on my face, so I went and used red face paint there to make it pop more. Next, I do something a little bit funky with my eyes. I add this like white line of eyeliner under my eye. This is something I do because I think it gives me more of a puppet feel and represents the actual white in the Red Guy's eyes, because just with my contacts, my eyes are fully black. And once that's done, I move on to the blush and the freckles. I take that same red and cover more of my cheeks and nose as a base, and then I take little dots of red and white and dark red face paint to do the little scattered freckles. Now, this time I wanted to try giving this cosplay facial hair, because I've seen a lot of my mutuals and other people who cosplay Red Guy in general give him facial hair, and I really liked the vibe that all of those had. And I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it, but I actually ended up liking it. So to do the facial hair, I take some of the darker colors of eyeshadow and do a ton of tiny lines where I want it to be. This gives it the texture of looking like individual hairs rather than just like a blob of color. I try to mix in some different shades of red evenly to give it a little bit of diversity as well. And there we go. I added a little bit of darker eyeshadow under the white line under my eyes to give it more depth, and it's time for the wig. Can I call it a wig? I'm gonna call it a wig. The way I made this wig is by using an extra wig cap that I had as a base. I then bought 3 spools of red yarn and cut equal length strands to weave through the holes in the wig cap. It took several days to weave it all, but after a good bit of work, I had this absolutely accurate but mess of a wig. While putting it on, I mess with it a lot to try and cover any bits of the wig cap that show through. This means pulling strands from the left side of the wig over to the right side, just to cover up any kind of black spots, and it takes a while to get all the strands positioned right, but after a little bit, boom, it's all secure. Now to add the final detail of the eyes. The eyes are attached to pins that I can stick into the yarn, so I'm able to move them around easily if I need to. I then cover up my fingers back over with the morph suit, and we've done it. That's pretty much my whole Red Guy cosplay. Here's a little bit better shot of the full morph suit, but it's time to get to filming. And here's me getting out of cosplay. Thank you guys for watching this video and supporting me over here on YouTube. If you enjoyed it, maybe drop a little like or a subscribe if you haven't already. There's a whole series of these Get Into Cosplay with Me videos on my channel, so if you want to check those out, they'll be on the screen in just a second. And I also recently posted a new vlog of me and some friends going to a Renaissance fair, so maybe go check that out too. But thank you guys again for the support over here, and I'll see you guys next time.